Alright dudes, that is going to be a lot. That's the noise not for you. Alright, so welcome back to Tales of Arise. We're on episode 2. I'm just going to get straight into it.
Be careful. If you get close to his Dougal, they'll attack.
Oh, okay, right. Oh, there's a few of us.
Don't go charging off like that. I'll run you through.
Here I go.
Don't let them form a pack. Touch cannon.
Cool.
Swallow blade. How's this? See ya. I'll run you through.
Oh, so this is how...
See ya. Swallow blade. Talon sword.
Okay, I see. Easy.
I'm sure I can put this to use. Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, alright?
Makes sense. If we try to take them all on, there'll be no end in sight.
I don't think we
Sure
can
won't hear
take...
me
I don't think we'll be able to
complaining.
take him on. So how do you know when we level up? Oh, okay, nearly. We're nearly leveled up. Alright, let's go.
Let's stop a moment to catch our breath.
But I've barely worked up a sweat.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can. You'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard. But this first time, I'll watch over things so you two can rest easy.
I've never just sat and watched a fire like this.
A Master Core, huh? Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Danans are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor? Listen, what the Renans are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Danans as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Danans requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power. And we Danans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are 2 things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renan have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the two of you in.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together we'll overthrow the Renan Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balsef, the wild beast. Sound good?
I've gotta hurry.
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there.
Alright, I'm guessing we're gonna go this way now. This game's actually really fucking pretty. Oh, oh fuck, my chair. Right, my chair's a little bit broken, and the what do you call it? The arm
We should be able to
is
eat this.
a little bit
Whenever you
not
find some, make sure to grab it.
fully right.
It's edible, huh?
That's what you probably heard. If you didn't have anything, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
Holy fuck, that looks cool though. Can we take these? Oh yeah, the dogs.
We've almost made it to Ulzebek.
They're not dogs. What are they? Let's try it.
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Here I go. You're mine.
I'm on it.
Swallow blade!
Excited. I'm only getting started.
Guess we gotta roll with it.
Swallow blade! Slash! Swallow blade!
This is it. Dig deep.
Easier
Oh.
said than done.
No excuses. This is up to us.
Swallow blade! Slash!
Alright.
I'll run you through. See ya. Talon's door. Touch planet.
We can do it, yeah, that's fine. When they died, but that's absolutely
I
fine.
need to be stronger.
Can we take 3 of them on?
I'll take you all on.
Swallow blade! Slash!
Oh, apparently it wasn't even installed.
You're surrounded. Just stay calm.
Here.
Swallow blade!
First aid.
Slash! Swallow blade! Slash!
I already thought it was just installed, but apparently it wasn't. Well, I don't care.
Swallow blade!
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right! No time to hold back!
How many is there left?
Rising Wyvern! Going to plan! Mirage!
Here, let me help.
Slash! Swallow blade!
Oh, we've only got this one left.
Slash! Swallow blade! Slash!
Here I go.
Awesome. How much XP was that?
I'm sure I can put this to use.
51. What's this? Orange
What's
gel.
this thing?
Oh. I don't know why I keep doing that, to be honest. You know what? I'm always fucking. Let's just always be okay for like XP and like levels. That means we're gonna fight a lot. Whoa, she is strong. What the fuck?
Pathetic.
34 XP. What? Outfits. Let's just keep with semi-auto. This is some kind of ore. Plow something
What a weird
stone.
I sense a strange power. from it.
Okay, cool.
We
Let's
should
go.
gather as many as we can find.
Open.
Okay, people, this is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renan guardsmen.
The Renans aren't as populous as the Danans. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balsef.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime... Yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay? Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream. I'm afraid we don't have any Renan clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renan. Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nath and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
Alright, so we're gonna go speak to... I was only over here. Alright, let's go.
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
I wonder if something happened. Hey.
Yes!
I guess. Got it. I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled.
Alright,
An opponent like this should be easy. Hey, Swallow Blade! I'll take you all on!
Let me help.
Swallow Blade!
Mega Ray!
Slash! Swallow Blade!
okay, so...
Slash!
Oh,
Excited. You're mine.
Swallow Blade!
Here, let me help. First aid!
Slash! Swallow Blade!
Excited. You're mine.
Slash! Swallow Blade! Swallow Blade! Slash!
oh fuck. Okay, isn't that?
Slash! Swallow Blade!
Take it.
Slash!
I'm only getting started.
Swallow Blade! Slash!
Mega Ray!
Swallow Blade! Slash!
Take it. You're mine.
Swallow Blade! Slash!
And we
Swallow Blade!
are nearly... Oh, we're done.
This could be useful.
One... What? Oh. A shell. So we did that in 1 minute, okay. Oh, what's this? A bag. Apple gel. Oh. Oh, what the fuck? Let's not go down there just yet. I don't know what's down there. Nor what's gonna kill me either. Oh.
What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there!
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on! Xion, do something!
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them! They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough! They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests!
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renin wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renins can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will, and see it through to the end.
Then we'd better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this is what it means to fight the Renins.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
Let's dispose of the trash. Go! It's over! Here's a healing arc!
Swallow blade!
Mega ray!
Swallow blade!
Here's a
Slash!
healing arc!
Swallow
You're
blade!
mine.
Slash!
Here's a healing arc!
Swallow blade!
First aid!
Slash!
There!
Swallow blade! Slash! Swallow blade! Rising one!
Mega ray!
Swallow blade! Slash!
Let me help!
Swallow blade!
There! Go!
Slash!
Mega ray!
Stop! Slash!
Seems about right to me.
Woohoo!
This is probably one of the last times I get. I don't. What?
Mega ray!
Swallow blade!
Here's a healing art! First aid!
Slash! Swallow blade!
Take it! I'm only getting started!
Rising wyvern! Mirage!
Mega ray!
Swallow blade! Slash!
There! And again!
Slash! Swallow blade!
Mega ray!
Okay.
Slash! Swallow!
Oh.
Swallow blade!
Alright, he's dead.
First aid!
Rising wyvern!
There!
Mirage!
Help this!
Oh. Alright, that's interesting.
Looks like it could be worth something.
Once a character's what? That's what? Auto saving. Nice.
You're back, huh? Sounds like it was a real ordeal out there. Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renin armored soldiers. All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause.
Yeah, they won't be forgotten.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renin equipment, huh? Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless... Across the wilderness outside Ulzebek, you'll find the Fagin ruins. There's some kind of old Renin castle out there. But with it being impenetrable, I forgot. But with a Renin tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renin rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Danin garbs.
Those look like the ruins. Let's move.
Are we really going in there?
Yes. Now let's move. I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help.
Okay, how the fuck did I switch his character?
Hey, Shion.
What do you...
When you're...
That's not. How for this? Well, what did I just do? I don't know what the ruins are. I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how I changed my character. I want to change it back for the time being. No, that's not right. I don't know how I... How the fuck...
Should this really be here?
So, whereabouts is... Oh, is it? It's probably over there, isn't it, actually? Oh yeah, it probably is over here. This looks ruiny. This is it? No.
Am I really doing this for some lousy cloak? There's Zugals here too?
Hey!
Right.
Just a minute. With that blade and your strength, the average Zoogle shouldn't be a problem, right?
I'll give it a shot.
Swallow
Blade! This one's all mine! Eat dirt!
Sight!
Swallow
It's
Blade!
over!
Slash!
Magna Ray! You've got me in their sights.
Flyers!
This one's mine. I'll shoot them down.
Slash!
Primed and ready. Where are you going?
Okay.
This one's mine.
Slash!
Where are you going?
Swallow Blade!
Oh, no, I just have to kill them, do I? Okay.
There! One more!
Rising Wyvern!
Magna Ray!
You're on!
There! One more!
Rising Wyvern! You're on! Swallow Blade! Slash!
Magna Ray!
Eat dirt! Great! Next!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more...
Cut them apart to your heart's content. Our work is done here. Let's move.
What?
Is there anything? So this has to be... Okay, let's just
Right
keep
behind
going for a
you,
little bit
Shion.
longer.
You can hardly see anything.
Because this is clearly has to be...
There!
Swallow Blade!
I'm only
Damn it!
getting started.
Slash! Swallow Blade!
There! One more! Magna Ray!
Slash! Swallow Blade!
Oh.
I can't lay a finger on you.
I prefer it that way. What about you?
Just watch and see.
Alright.
You picked the wrong fight.
Oh.
Swallow blade. Slash. Swallow blade.
Ouch.
This could be useful. What's this thing?
Potato. Oh, there's a lot of these flying things now. Fuck.
Right, here goes. Swallow blade. I'll pick you all off. Swallow blade. Slash. Swallow blade.
Insects should stay on the ground.
Slash. Swallow blade. We've got flyers.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours. Slash. Swallow blade.
Oh, nearly.
We've turned the
Okay,
tables
cool,
on.
got him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
I'm only getting started.
Slash. Slash.
Primed and ready.
Swallow blade.
I never miss.
Slash. Swallow
Here I
blade.
go.
Is that it? That's it.
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be in this world.
Don't worry. I've got your back.
Oh my god. Ah, fuck it, let's just do it.
Right,
Here,
here
let
goes.
me help.
Swallow blade. Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Ah, right.
Mega ray.
Slash. That buzzing is
let me
driving
help.
me mad.
I can't heal you
Come
forever.
one, come all. Slash.
I'm only getting started.
Swallow blade.
There.
It's
One
on.
more.
You picked the wrong fight. Swallow
Here,
blade.
let me help.
Slash.
First aid.
Swallow blade.
Here I go. It's over.
Rising wyvern. Swallow blade.
Take it.
Slash.
It's over.
Rising wyvern.
There.
Your arm.
Okay. So how do I restore my CP? Stay at okay.
I've used a bit too much healing.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to the inn, rest, and then we can call it here for today. Oh wait. Oh.
So these are the Fagin ruins? How'd you figure a place like this turns derelict?
Your guess is as good as mine. I didn't even know this place existed until we heard about it. All that matters to me is whether I can find anything to wear in there.
Why does she care so much about her appearance? Phew, what a rush.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Alright, I'm gonna end it off here for today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Peace, peace. Bye, guys.